Hello, beautiful people. It's Dr. John here, and we're up to lucky day number 13. 55111 13. Okay, so number 13. It's an interesting number. How do you feel when you hear that? 13 being unlucky, apparently. Okay, so are you superstitious? Where does 13 rank in your order of superstition and how you live your life? It's an interesting study to have a look into some of the background around numbers and superstition and beliefs, with 13 being unlucky. People staying inside, not inviting, 13 people, to a dinner party or a barbecue or something like that. So people stay away from the number 13. In China, it's the number 4. San Se. Se. It sounds like death in Mandarin. Okay. And so that's why if you jump into a lift in a hotel or anywhere in China, there's no number 4 there. It's missing. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 5. It's a cultural thing, okay? But for us, 13 is a good number. And there's no reason why it shouldn't be. Just like number 4 is fine. They're all fine. How you think about them and feel about them is what gives them power and authority in your life, okay? And it's like everything. And so with the heart connection challenges, it's about feeling to live your best life, about you getting in contact with your heart, opening up your heart space to get closer to your authentic you, to find that hidden heart within you. What's your hidden heart? What's your essence? What makes you unique? What makes you you? So the other day I spoke about avatars. Your human avatar, this construct. An avatar is a construct that we have in the online world. We construct an avatar to look and behave a particular way. I was really feeling into it the last few days, and it's a beautiful descriptor of where all of us are in our life journey in regards of constructing, because I was speaking about how we construct a model of ourselves. We create a version of ourselves. And it wasn't until I came across that description of avatar, it's like, oh my God, that's perfect. Because that's what we do. We construct an avatar to present to the world. Your family avatar, the avatar you have when you go to the shops, the avatar you have when you go to work in your professional life, when you go to the football, when you are around particular groups of people. And how far disconnected is your avatar from who you truly are? So this journey into your heart space through all of the challenges, reading your I am statements, doing your balanced heart breathing, doing nothing for 33 minutes, going for a walk in nature, going for a swim, being present, just being there. 11 things that you love about yourself. All of these exercises, all of these challenges are about you figuring out what is avatar and what is you, and opening up your heart. Because your identity, your core identity, comes from your gut brain, from an embraining perspective. And you integrate that in with an opened heart. Your feelings and emotions are coming out. You're being in connection with them. You're able to release. You're able to go inwards, heal, and grow, and learn, and be better for the experience. And combining that with that creative nature of your head brain, bringing them all into alignment and getting wisdom in everything that comes across your path in life. Connecting in with your hidden heart from a spiritual perspective. That special part of you that makes you you. It's really important. And so all of these challenges are designed to bring you into that space, into that deeper knowing and understanding. And so just like today is day number 13 of the challenges, it's not a bad day because it's 13. And some people can get really superstitious because over time they've built up this perception, this belief that 13 is bad because they've had it conditioned into them. Similar with racism. People are conditioned from birth that if you're of a particular colour or persuasion or religion that you're inherently evil or bad or less than. And it's a nonsense. But they condition themselves with these belief systems that aren't based on anything other than prejudice. And you need to look at that when you're looking at every part of your life as well and how you want to live your life. And so opening up your heart is just such an important part of that. And healing from those woundings and those pains and those traumas. Going inwards. Journeying with your inner children. Connecting with your heart. Figuring out what your life purpose is. Okay, it's really important. Connecting with spirit. With God. Energy. Universe. Whatever you want to call it. Connecting on all of those points. To drive your life where you know you want to be and who you want to be. And so the challenge today is to note down. I don't have shares in these things, by the way. I just bring it up because it's important to journal. It really is, because you forget things. But when you write something down, physically write it down, you go through an action. There's momentum. You're making a choice, and choice is to write something down because it's of importance. You're not just thinking about it, it just sort of disappears. So you're journaling it. And today, 11 things that your heart is grateful for. And we spoke the other day about establishing a gratitude practice. And what that is, giving thanks. So what's your heart grateful for in your life today? And you think, wow, that's an easy one. Neuro-linguistically, you think that's an easy one. What do you feel? So your head might be saying, oh, I'm grateful for my car, my rowing machine, my house, my watch, whatever, material objects. What is your heart grateful for? It's a different conversation. It's a different level. If the highest expression of your heart is compassion, that leads into opening your heart to those feelings and emotions, you're experiencing joy and grace and gratitude and happiness. There's a deeper understanding and knowing on all of those levels. So what is your heart grateful for? And you can ask it. What is your heart truly grateful for in your life? Do your breathing. Remember, 6 seconds in through your nose, 6 seconds out through your mouth. You can do the tapping. Do the tapping. When you're breathing out, I love you, I love you. Self-love is so, so important to opening up your heart space. That's why I advocate it all the time. And again, you're opening up your heart space. You're deconstructing the walls that you've built around it. Sit down with your psychologists, psychiatrists, coaches. If you don't have anyone, reach out to myself. Find someone that you trust. Do the journey. Continue on this journey. It's so important that you actually journey with like-hearted, like-minded people who understand where you're coming from. And a lot's going to be changing, because as you're changing and transforming and evolving and getting in contact with who you truly are, your boundaries are changing. What you accepted before, you're not going to be accepting moving forward. And as you feel into your heart space, all of those things that you thought were important to you aren't necessarily going to be important in the future now. So your life starts to shift, it starts to recalibrate. Okay? And so as you go through life, there might be moments where you have to sit back and say, wow, what am I doing in my life? I've reached a certain age, 13. Not 13, for most people it might be 40 or 50 or 30, whatever the age is that seems to drop people off, into a midlife crisis. Whatever midlife crisis age that you've conditioned yourself to believe that is. And it shouldn't be any. If you get to a particular age, I'm 54, couldn't care less. It's an age, it's a number. It doesn't have any meaning or significance for me. And that's the issue. The more you paint certain ages, I'm an old man. I'm not an old man. I love my life. I love my kids. I love what I do. I'm passionate about wanting to make a difference, about helping people on their journey. I'm passionate about it. It's my hidden heart to help. But I don't feel 54. I don't need to have a midlife crisis, because you choose to have that because you want attention, or there's shadow values coming into play, and a whole raft of things that are coming out. Okay, you just take what presents. And it doesn't just happen overnight, by the way. I've been a work in progress for 54 years. And it's not easy. It really isn't. The thing is, you need to make a choice to step into that space. And you do these challenges every day. And you look at how you live your life and how you want to live your life, and your human avatar that you've constructed as distinct from who you know you are. No one needs to tell you, because you know it. So be it, and start moving towards it, and do it with grace and humility and with love and compassion for yourself. That's what this journey is about. Because the more that you can open your heart space up and live with compassion, you start to heal others that are in your life. You bring them along on the journey spiritually, energetically, even if they're not aware of it, because your interactions with them every day start to change. They start to feel and notice a difference. Gee, John's changed. There's something about him. I'm not sure. Yeah, you have changed, because you're actually stepping back and you're feeling a lot more. You're understanding your feelings and emotions. You're allowing yourself to release in a healthy, safe environment. So, challenge 13. 11 things that your heart is grateful for in your life. Feel it. Ask it. What is it grateful for? The list might surprise you. It probably will. And put it up alongside your I ams, alongside your heart connection oath. And read it out. And feel into it. And when you're, involved in your daily gratitude practice, when you wake up in the morning, when you did this morning, did you give thanks for actually waking up? When you go to sleep, what your heart is grateful for, were they on that list? Only you know. So keep doing what you're doing, keep stepping out, keep being courageous, and keep loving yourself. You're doing really, really well. Keep smiling, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for 14. Bye, folks.